come in and start collecting assets, or just simply do a takeover because they defaulted on the loan. So either way, you either get your money back plus interest, or you increase your market share. It's a win for the lender. So that's what we're going to see here. These large companies are going to start scooping up some of these struggling companies. So, welcome back, YouTube. So a very common question that I've got over the last few days is which exchanges are safe? Which exchanges will survive this bear market, this recession? What's going on? So today I'm going to kind of answer what's going on and what I view will happen on the other side of this. So the first thing I want to say is that these exchanges all make money the same way, regardless of which one they are, how big they are, how new they are, how old they are. They make money on the transactions, which is on the buy side and the sell side, and they make money by lending your crypto out. This is why you see all of these reward programs, staking programs, yield farming, give us your crypto, we'll give you an iPad, whatever. It's whatever that they can to get you to store your crypto on their exchange, because they know you have the ability to remove it. And if you remove their coins, if everybody holds their crypto off of the exchanges, they're going to no longer be able to lend out crypto. This is going to affect shorts dramatically. And if they want to short, they're going to have to go into the open market and keep a pool just for themselves to lend out. And they don't want to do that because that magnifies risk. They have very low risk by lending out your crypto. This is the whole thing. This is really what this whole thing is about. But if you take an even deeper look into things, the reason that you see that these exchanges are stopping withdrawals or stopping trading altogether is because when they lend out your crypto, it creates a synthetic version of your coin. So your coin cannot be in two places at one time. They cannot be holding your crypto and creating a sell order for it. When you buy your crypto or they're holding it for you in your wallet, that is a positive buy and it's neutral at its worst. But it cannot be used to create a sell order unless there is, in fact, a 2-for-1 for that coin. And that's the issue here, because now you have low volume coming into the market. So they're not making money on the transaction side. And now you have everybody catching on to removing your coins from the exchange. It's becoming a popular thing. And now you see dwindling supply. And this is going to put them in a tight spot. This is why crypto.com, and I made this thread on Twitter and I put it on Reddit and stuff like that. This is why they got out a few weeks ago. This is why they got out last week, because they saw what was coming. They saw the movement and they're being smart. Don't think for 1 second that these exchanges don't communicate with each other. So when you have these 2-for-1 specials, these 3-for-1 specials, for every Bitcoin, there's 2 or 1.5 and stuff like that. And you have a dwindling supply or people removing their coins from the exchanges, you now have to, those positions have to be covered. They actually have to buy the coins back, or the shorter will actually, when you short something, you're a guaranteed buyer at some point. And if you take out all your coins, there are no coins in the exchange. So then that will force the exchange to kind of go into the open market and produce these coins that they said that they had. And again, they don't want to do that. That's risk purposes, and it's a lot of money. It's much more simple to do business with your coins and just pray to God that nobody wants all their coins at one time. And it's a smooth operating machine, similar to what happens in the banking industry. So what happens next is that we're actually seeing a crypto exchange consolidation. I've made a video in detail about the crypto consolidation of coins that we're going to see, but we're also going to see this on a macro level with exchanges, because right now crypto is unregulated. It's literally, as Gary Gensler said, the wild, wild west, and it's a big cash grab for Ponzi schemes, for these exchanges who are looking to make nothing but money on either side of the coin, who have no interest in the actual performance of crypto or the progression of crypto. They're just in it to make money no matter what happens. And this is kind of going to expose a lot of those exchanges going forward, because you'll see just how massively they're over leveraged. Everybody could make money last year. Last year was a good time to be alive, but your true skill set and the health of your company will be revealed in a bear market. And that's what we're seeing here with these exchanges. A lot of these exchanges are not going to be here within the next few years. And this is not abnormal. If you look at the titans of any of the markets, you'll see that they typically get acquired when there's a breakdown in the market. If you look at stuff like Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, and stuff like that, they're basically indexes of other companies. Google how many companies that they've purchased in the last 10 or 15 years and look when they purchased them. They purchased them in bear markets and corrections and these sell-offs and stuff like that, because companies abuse leverage and they overextend themselves and they can't pay those positions back. So normally they end up getting hurt. Then what happens? The companies with the largest amount of capital, they come in, they scoop these companies up and they increase their market share. That's what this is really about. That's what's going to determine which companies actually survive. It's pretty much just based off of their size right now and how much cash that they have. This is why you're seeing all these proposals going out like, oh, such and such is proposing to buy this company, or they're lending this company and stuff like that. This is what you're doing, because even if you lend them money, yeah, you can make money on the loan, but if they default, then of course you can come in and start collecting assets, or just simply do a takeover because they defaulted on the loan. So either way, you either get your money back plus interest, or you increase your market share. It's a win for the lender. That's what we're going to see here. These large companies are going to start scooping up some of these struggling companies. So the larger companies being something like a Binance, a Coinbase, FTX, these companies are going to try and increase their market share so that they can dominate the crypto space. And it's not different from what we see in the stock market. If you look at where the orders get processed in the stock market, you'll see things like Citadel, BlackRock, and all that kind of stuff like that. And they control roughly around 80% of the orders that come into the stock market. Very, very common here. And I believe this is something similar that we're going to see on the exchange side. Not saying that we can't have other brokers, but they're going to be the monopoly share, the lion's share, kind of like the big two, big three, and stuff like that. And most of the market orders will go through them. And this is ideally what they want, because then, of course, all the shorts can kind of go through them. They can control that, have a lot more money, be able to take on more risk. And of course, they can make a fortune from the transactional value as well. So getting rid of competition only increases their market share. And I do believe this is the goal for the exchanges right now. This is why you see this whole kind of like camaraderie that's going on. The best thing that you can do right now, which I believe it has really caught on over the last week or so with these exchanges holding withdrawals and stuff like that, is to remove your coins from the exchanges. There's no such thing as a safe exchange, in my opinion, because they all make money the same way. If they have access to it, they will lend it. I know sometimes you have things like share lending that you can kind of turn on or off, but to my knowledge, there has not been an identification of these are the people who want to share their coins wallet, and these are the people who don't want to share their coins wallet. For all I know, they have pools of wallets, and until specified, that needs to be addressed. And until specified, we're just going to assume that they're having to lend them out. Otherwise, they're just being your wallet for absolutely free, which makes no sense. Remove your coins, get yourself something like a ledger so that you can control your coins and it can't be used against you, and make sure you get it from the actual company and not these third-party sites. Don't go on eBay or some of these sites saying buy one, get one or something like that, because it can already have malware in it, and you can try and upload your coins and then you will get robbed. I have a link in the description section so that you can get it directly from the company. And if you are looking for some easy money as well for opening an account, Moomoo is another company that does not do payment for order flow, aka lending. So if you're looking to move your shares, because the same thing happens in the stock market. So if you're looking for a company to move over to that's not going to lend your shares and doesn't do payment for order flow, Moomoo is that company, and you can get up to 10 free stocks, up to $2,500 in value, simply by opening an account. You are all part of history and reforming the market as we know. This is going to be literally the foundation that we're laying here for how the crypto market functions. This is kind of like being in the room when the stock market was created, and you guys are going back and forth as far as for working out the kinks in the flow of the system. That's what we're all a part of right now. So I know as of right now, it can be a little frustrating as far as what's going on, but you have to understand that these exchanges are only going to do what they know best, and that's kind of to coexist with the already existing system, which is something like the stock market, which is, I'll say it significantly benefits the brokers and the whales and stuff like that. So it's up to us to kind of make sure that this remains decentralized. I hope this video finds you well. I hope you found something of value inside of it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you in the next one.